Yeah, pretty much. I noticed that I'm supposed to be doing the Kara versus SCP-62 review, but I am planning to originally doing it in October, maybe somewhere in Halloween or maybe next week. Hopefully by that time. But in the meantime, I started to make some other videos, even though some of them didn't manage to get a higher votes. And I'd like to start off with a review I really want to talk about, that being the first Animation Rewind Total War episode, that being Mario vs. Sonic Total War. And with me today, with a little help, is SonicMarioFan10.
Yep, that's right, guys. I'm back on channel once again. This time not on Reverses. This time I'm gonna do my review on the Mario Sonic Total War from Pokemon Fight Club. Sorry, we're not talking about the one. I know it's much better, but we have to do this first one first.
Yeah, I know, but basically enough. For those who are wondering what it's gonna be like, well, basically enough, it's gonna be similar to our first crossover.
Well,
F10 will go first, and then I'll go second, and then a little different. We'll see our final thoughts and our scores about the episode.
Yeah, so we're just gonna take turns off now. Okay, so since I was like young, I think I was like about 10 years old, like that. I really enjoyed the matchup between Mario and Sonic because it's about between my two favorite visual and video game characters, and I actually did watch Fight Club. I really enjoyed the fights of him, mostly with fights like. But my first episode I watched myself, it's obviously had to be Mario, Luigi vs. Sonic and Tails. I was kind of mad at that Mario and Luigi one, but I was kind of biased at the time. And then I did enjoy like the rematch and also the sudden death. But now they actually made a Total War of it. I'm gonna say this though, the Total War is okay. I really enjoyed the Total War. I really like the walls that they put for both two sides. I like the introduction. Even if that's now, I think that the introduction all like real dance moves of Mario characters and Sonic characters doing moves. But I still enjoy it. I really like the analysis they both of the characters. I really enjoy the fight in general. I really enjoy the fight. I really like seeing the characters like flying around on like Peach's castle and some flying. Yeah, but I know at the end when like Silver was trying to like beat Multi, but they keep going back in time and go back time, and yet they ended like there. And I just gotta say this though, I have never played Sonic 06. I have never played it because I was born the same time when I was born. I was born the same time when I was there, and I know now that Sonic is kind of supposed to get any if it's a no one likes it. But I really kind of enjoyed this one. You can go now, Death Soul 24.
Alright, okay, in my perspective, when I first watched a few episodes of Cartoon Fight Club back in 2015, is okay. Not the highest standard to today's versus shows in the first season, but it's okay. When I heard first about that everyone is going to do the first Total War episode, especially after Goku vs. Naruto, I was actually pretty excited back then. But now it's okay, but I think that's the problem of this episode. I grow older, especially watching two other new episodes of Anime Rewind owns, such as Rewind Rumble and Cartoon Fight Club. Well, mainly not all of it, but still. But okay, I just start with the positive first because I feel like that the rest of it is mostly gonna be negatives. Well, I'll give it this. The opening dance of the episode was actually pretty good. Yeah, it was pointless, but I actually liked it. And especially with the opening title, it's actually pretty interesting. As for the roster, it's fine. Well, I may not be familiar with some of them, mainly the somewhat a Bowser Jr. clone. I'm just mostly calling that, but still, it's fine. And as well as the post analysis, Well, actually, scratch that. The pre-analysis is interesting. Choice status of the characters and so on. And as well, I have to admit, it does have some. And while the animation is a bit rocky and pretty much, well, bad, but admittedly, it was back in season 1, so I am no means of hating this. But that were all the positive ends, to be honest, because they've got a lot of negatives to be fairly. For starters, the opening animation is unnecessary in the actual battle. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be a reference to maybe Sonic Underground, but I'm not okay with that because what's up with the fact that having Sonic's mother from Sonic Underground being part of the episode?
Actually, I want to see that too. I want to see that too. Like, yeah, I didn't get that either, and then yet we just see him talking to Sonic, and I just want to see that too. I don't get that either.
Yeah, and based enough, knowing that the animation in terms of story had a lot of plot holes. Like, what is the device that Team Mario stolen from Dr. Eggman? Why is Sonic and the rest of the team pretty much assembled already? It kind of feel weird because it seemed like that after all, Sonic and Eggman are sworn enemies. Why does he assemble the whole entire cast of it? Plus, despite the fight animation being back in season 1, it just feels janky and slow. Especially Sonic just really killed or even turned to ash. Literally. As a turn of soldiers with the Goombas, the Toads, but that's the problem. It just mostly focuses on one troop of army, and even shown in the whole entire fight sequence. And plus, there's some things that others, like say, how's the Tails got a nuclear bomb? Why is he got himself killed by kicking the balls on like this giant cage? And plus, there's some things I would say more, but the biggest one I have hugely is mainly Silver. I get that killing baby Mario, Luigi, and Peach would instantly get to the win. The problem with that is that is Mario, Luigi, and Peach supposed to race from existence? I mean, Silver did actually kill them, so what on earth what's the point of them being out of the race if just only left for corpse? And plus, the CGI Death Egg and Cooling the Mushroom Kingdom are not that good, to be honest. And I'm mostly seeing it as like Super Mario 64, which ironically is taking place in the user stage of it, but it's not that good. And especially with the deaths, some of them are okay at best, but some of them are just boring and uninspiring.
Yeah.
Especially the fact that, like, how did someone killed by getting his punch in the balls on like this giant cage?
Yeah. Also, it's kind of weird because Tilly, it doesn't even look like that while he got punched in the balls. I mean, yeah, so Roos could just kick him, but it was just like that Roos tried to kick on the other side, and yeah, it just pretend that Roos actually did kick while he was in the balls. And yeah, and also mostly just in the cell, or mostly fight, or most them getting burned, or just cut in half, or just be killed by an instant move.
Exactly. And just saying much, because some of the voice lines are just misplaced. It really does not fit in the scenes. Like a repeat of each line over and over and over. And some of it doesn't feel like it. And of course, we cannot forget the ending. The most anticlimactic ending that was put in American history.
Yeah, it's kind of weird for the ending, because like Silver is trying to beat Wolverine, and yet she keeps on wasting time, and then it's on space and Frieza, and it's like it's so hard. I mean, I know they're trying to make it a surprise, trying to make it like a tie, but at least in other Total Wars now do give the actual winner, not just like actual tie or a close tie.
Yeah, and based enough, the last thing I would say about it is that the PowerPoints. I get in some cases it's supposed to be like stats, but what was the point of it? It doesn't all the entire the post-analysis. It just mostly felt unriveted. At this point, I think that the winner of that episode was Team Sonic. But nope, they ended with a tie. And plus, I know this doesn't count as a part of the episode, but this episode pretty much ends with a quest of the god-awful final face-off. And I mean god-awful.
Yeah, the final face-off was kind of weird. I mean, the final, I know we were talking about the Total War, but yeah, the final fight between Silver versus Wolverine. I did like the research, it was really good. I'm happy that Silver won, but the models, oh my god, I did not like it at all. And also the one part, they actually give Silver as a voice line from Shadow. Like, he even got out that one voice like sound like saying, "Here I come!" Like, they give that to Silver as Silver's final blow.
Alright, with that being said, let's share our final thoughts. Sonic Mario Fan10. What's your final thoughts?
My final thoughts on this episode. Now, since I was young, I really enjoyed the episode a lot, but now I'm far more mature. I just think it's an okay episode. It's a good way to start Total War, but at least now he did update most stuff. Actually, Comic has now was my first episode I really enjoyed a lot, and it was my favorite at the time, better than Death Battle. But for now, mostly of the lessons they do now, it's not really good. I like Rewind more because if it has more control and also has really good fights. Even if they do have some fights that are kind of boring and also sometimes humorous. I just gotta say this though, it's not my favorite toy from Comic Fight Club, but I kind of give it a best out of 7 out of 10 for me.
My final thoughts? It's a mess. Say you want about the other Total Wars, especially the meme Total War. At least those are enjoyable to watch. And heck, even the remastered version and Remake Rumble is pretty good. Even though some of them are great, and some are really weird, to be honest, admittedly. But it's just that the first Total War is just a mess. And considering this is the first time, so I'm trying doing this, so I'm gonna lean back. But to be fair, it was a total waste, and basically enough a really waste of time for a video like this. And it shows. If I give it a score of 1 to 10, it would be a 3 or a 4. I'm giving it tough love because it was the first Cartoon Fight Club / MSG my own take of a Total War. As we stand now to other Total Wars like Justice League versus Avengers, as well as YouTube Poop versus MSG versus Creepypasta, and so on. At least those Total Wars are pretty.
Skyfalls, that was a good Total War as well. Yeah, that was a good Total War. The Hyper War between manga versus comics, that was a good Total War. I know it's Hyper War, but it's so good.
And I have different opinions about the Hyper War, to be honest, but that's for a different video.
Yeah.
But in any case, Mario vs. Sonic Total War Cartoon Fight Club was just not even a message for me. If you like the video, fine. I have no problem with you guys watching it. But for me, for this Total War, it was just a game over in the first place.
Yeah, it's not, but I'm going to say this though. Comic Fight Club is not a bad series to watch. Yeah, so now it's not mostly about memes and all that, but technically that's just the reason why it is. I mean, I know Real Mobile is much better than Comic Fight Club now, and I really enjoy that, but I am going to say this, Comic Fight Club is still one of my favorite series.
I do admit, at least there are some good aspects, and just like some good Total War episodes, overall.
Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. If you guys want me to be more on this channel, I want to ask you guys this. If you guys want me to be more on this channel, I'll be happy to be more on this channel. I might be on another episode of Reverses, or sometimes if I can make Ultimate Depth Soak on my channel on my fighting series. But yeah, I will try to be on. I will maybe on co-host more times on this channel. So stay tuned for more content of me being in.
guys have any thoughts about the episode and your thoughts about the first World War and rewind, be sure to put a comment down below and see and what's your thoughts about it. And also, if you have any ideas for any reviews I could do by now, then put it in the comment section as well. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe, and share with your friends. With that said, I'm Testo24.
And I'm SonicMarioFan10.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Take care.
If we do another crossover.
Actually, it's a co-op, not a crossover.
Yeah, I know, but I just like saying that over.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, see you later.
Bye.